Hey family,
Hi guys.
it's Tuesday, so it's time for another short tip. For this week, for this tip, we want you to remember this phrase. If it is something, then say something. I'm going to say it one more time. If it is something, then say something. What are we talking about?
When I say to you, or we both do it, right? You know when your spouse asks you what's wrong and you say nothing? You know that's not true. If it's something, say something. I know for you, when you say nothing is wrong, when Ollie says nothing is wrong, sometimes I'll say, come on, I know that something's wrong. What's wrong? And he may eventually tell me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You may eventually tell me. Sometimes he'll say nothing, and me being the spicy West Indian person that I am, I'll believe that it's nothing. Not really. I know it's something. But if he says nothing, I'm going to go with nothing, and I'll go on about my business. Now then, he hasn't talked about what he needs to talk about. So how does that help us? Something's on his mind. Now there's this tension between us because I know something's on his mind, but he's saying nothing. If it's something, say something. Even if you have to say, look, I can't talk about it right now. I'm going to talk about it later. But don't say it's nothing when it's something. Yeah?
I agree. We're both guilty of that.
Yeah.
The tip, like many of these tips, comes straight out of our lives. Mm-hmm. So it's important that you are being open, that you're being honest, that you're communicating your feelings.
Yeah.
Even if it's not something bad, if it's hopes and dreams, if it's, visions for the future, whatever it is, if it is something, say something. Because what happens is, when you say nothing, I'll use you as an example, either she will go along with it being nothing and go about her business and leave me alone, which deep down inside is not really what I want. Or she'll believe that it's something and then treat me like I didn't tell her what I was supposed to tell her. Either way, we're opening the door for conflict.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
So that's our tip for you. Very simply, remember, if it is something, say something.
And remember, you don't have to say what it is right away. If you feel like you can't talk about it right then and there, that's fine. But say, something's on my mind. I need to, I'm a procrastinator when it comes to communicating. That's one of the communication styles we talk about. I'm a procrastinator. So I may not talk about what's on my mind right away. I think we talked about this before. But at least he knows that something is on my mind and I will eventually talk about it. But don't say nothing if it's something.
That's all we have for you today. God bless.
God bless.